What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
What's up?
Today we are taking a look at the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta Unwavering Saiyan Pride. This is the third Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta that Bandai has given us, and this one may very well be the best one yet.
Is it?
But we'll find out for sure by the end of the video. Right off the bat, this figure looks really good. His hair is fantastic, but we'll talk about that a little bit more later on in the video. First things first, let's get him scaled up and see how tall he is.
So how tall are you?
All right, I've got him standing up as straight as possible, and to the top of this beautiful head of hair, he stands exactly 6 inches tall, but to the top of his head, but down here at the hairline, he is right at 5 inches tall, and all this makes him altogether right at 15 centimeters tall, and I think that works out pretty well. Vegeta is a short king. Let's stand him next to a couple of the other iterations of the Super Saiyan Blue. Right here is the 1.0, and it's significantly taller. They definitely didn't pay attention to figure scale back then quite as much, and this one has a lot more hair. Look how much thicker it is in the back to the front as this one, as the new ones is. But this figure still holds up.
Hold up!
I mean, it's really plasticky, but it holds up pretty well. Let's stand him up next to the Super Saiyan Broly movie version of Super Saiyan Blue, and they look awesome next to each other, and they're pretty much the exact same height. This one might have him just by a millimeter or so because his hair, he's just got a little bit more hair. This one does. And just because I think this figure right here is from the Goku Black arc, let's stand him next to the Goku Black Rose figure.
This man isn't black!
And that looks really good as well. And just because I love full power Broly, let the back him up just to get him completely in the frame.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm still having a little bit of trouble. There they are next to each other. Broly is an absolute animal. I love him. I'll do a video on him one day, but not anytime super soon. Sorry about that.
Why do you lie?
But let's get everybody kind of lined up in order for just a second, because I want to discuss each one of these Super Saiyan Blue Vegetas. But the 1.0 obviously is from the Resurrection F arc. And then the one in the middle is from the Super Saiyan Broly movie. He looks awesome. And this one right here, I've heard some people try to say that he is from the Tournament of Power. And yes, that hair color and that uniform, he did wear something very similar in the Tournament of Power movie, but that's not the one he's from. This is from the Goku Black arc in Dragon Ball Super. I think, at least I pray,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
let's all keep our fingers crossed that we'll end up getting another version of Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta from the Tournament of Power, and hopefully it'll be a Blue Evolution. But anyways, that's about all I've got for scale for him. Let's move in and take a look at his paint in detail.
I must paint you.
Oh, that's...
All right, let's start with his hair. Now, unlike the other two Super Saiyan Blue Vegetas, their hair was darker and just more of like a more metallic blue. This is more of like a metallic cyan, and it looks awesome. I really like this. This really looks like the Super Saiyan Blue hair without the aura on it. It got bluer whenever like they would power up in Super Saiyan Blue, you know. But when they were just walking around in the Super Saiyan Blue form, this looks very much like the anime hair, and there's a lot less hair. If you notice, it's not nearly as thick and tall in the back as the other two. These face plates, oh my God, they look so good.
1000%, yeah.
Tamashii and Bandai and SH Figuarts have just been nailing face plates lately. Just every figure that I've been picking up that's just been kind of newer releases, their face plates have been just awesome, and these are no exception. And the face is really nice and sharp compared to the other ones that have a lot softer like features. This one is very sharp, very angular, looks fantastic. Nice matte finish all over the figure. The entire figure is nice and matte.
Matt Damon.
Versus just the from the Super Saiyan Broly movie, how shiny his suit is.
I like it because it's shiny.
Not the matte armor, but the body suit is shiny, has more of a satin finish. This new one is just, it's flat and matte all over, and I absolutely love it.
Thank you.
And I like the subtle changes from each different one of these Saiyan armor Vegetas. I like this color right now. It's just that off-white, and of course it's matte. And then this kind of yellowy brown again, but just a different shade is nice and matte. Definitely could have used some panel lining, but they never do it on any of them. There's no shading on the figure.
It's not that hard.
But that's okay, because he looks so good even without it, because he's nice and flat. The boots look pretty good again.
I like your boots.
Could have used some lining or some shading around the boots, but you know, he's a $35 figure, so I'm not going to complain too much. The paint is very clean. And so where there is paint, it's clean and it's matte and looks really good. No spillovers, nothing around the neck.
Check your goddamn neck. All right?
In through here anywhere. It looks really, really good, nice and clean and crisp. I like the color choices. This one's nice and dark. This one looks more like the Awakened Super Saiyan Blood, except not quite as bright and shiny. It's nice and flat and a little bit more saturated. Paint and visually, figure looks really, really good. Not a whole lot of paint, so not a whole lot to talk about.
I wish I had that.
Detail-wise, there's no new details from any of the other Saiyan armor Vegetas, so there's nothing more to really discuss there. So let's move in and talk about his accessories.
Propane and propane accessories.
Okay, for a budget release, he doesn't come with much, but what he does come with is 4 really awesome face plates. He comes with a serious face on him in the package. He's got a smirking face. He's also got a teeth gritting face. And he comes with an open mouth yelling face. These 4 face plates look just so good. He also comes with 9 really good hands. He comes with the fists on him in the package. He comes with some open palm blast hands, a pair of fighting grip hands, some kung fu grip hands, and a little thumbs up hand for when he's done a good job, and a set of cross arms for when he's feeling superior. And that's it.
That's it? That's it?
But for $35, we can't complain. Do I wish he came with a flight stand? Of course I do. Do I wish he came with an energy blast effect? Yeah, but $35 figures don't come with those things, so I need to quit beating that horse. And that's all he's got for accessories. And let's talk about his articulation.
I know Kung Fu.
Okay, this is a 2.0 Vegeta, so there's nothing new under the sun as far as what he can do, but we'll start at the head and work our way down just for the heck of it. Can look down a little bit. The neck joint on this one doesn't really move at all, and the head doesn't look up or side to side real well, and that's because it's surprise, surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
On a frickin' ball hinge, and there goes the accessory, but that's okay. It's on a ball hinge. You know, I wish they would quit doing it, but it's 2.0 Vegeta, so why did we expect anything to be different now?
No surprise here.
Shoulders aren't too bad, come out to 90, can't complain too much. The butterfly has never been good on Vegeta. None of these 2.0s have great butterfly joints, and that's because they're really small and they're recessed back, and that's all you get out of them.
Shit.
Typical bicep swivel works well enough. Double jointed elbow always works pretty good, and the wrists are on a ball hinge. This one's got the same Saiyan armor body issues with gapping in abdomen if you pull it up too high.
Oh my God.
But if you keep it rocked down, you can still get a decent amount of ab crunch out of him, and he'll lean back a little bit too. You can twist him all the way around.
That's a twist. That's very twisty.
No big deal. I don't know why you'd want to. But here's the biggest drawback to these 2.0 Vegetas is these splits. He never can kick out to the side worth a crap.
God damn.
Neither towards the side, and he doesn't have butt cheeks.
Hey, sweet cheeks.
So he should be able to do a front split, but he can't. None of these Vegetas can. I don't know why.
That sucks.
Thigh swivel right here. And double jointed knee always worked really well with Vegeta, but that's because he has small legs, so doesn't have any problem doing that. Now, what the ugliest part of this figure is these disgusting ankle joints. What the fucking fuck? Oh my gosh, when are we gonna get a Vegeta that doesn't have a 2.0 Vegeta, excuse me, that doesn't have that? That looks absolutely awful. That double ball peg just does nothing. It's terrible. That's the wrong place for a double ball peg. Toe hinge, very, very tight. Doesn't really do much. Not a whole lot of range of motion. And as you can see, it doesn't line up.
You surprise me to how shit you are.
But I hate toe hinges anyway because they don't really do anything as far as articulation or posability. And that's really all I've got for his articulation. I would like to point out though, These two are 2.0s. They're the exact same body, really. This one can't do splits either way.
Dear God.
But this 1.0, just to kind of shame these two, can do a better side split, almost a complete 180 degree one. And
well, my.
it can do that. So yeah, it doesn't look as good as a figure, but its articulation's a little bit better. And look at those shoulders. Now, you know, and it has a completely different kind of like shoulder setup, but it reaches in towards each other almost to the same extent as the other ones. Just wanted to point that out real quick. But that's really all I've got for his articulation. So let's move on to my final thoughts.
Now listen to me very carefully.
Okay, the final verdict on this figure. He looks really, really good. I love the hair. The face plates are absolutely awesome. I love the matte finish on the entire body. I like the color scheme. It's not my favorite color scheme because this one still has my favorite color scheme as far as the armor goes. I like that kind of mustard brown into the white, into the gray, back into it. I like that color scheme better. But I like this color of bodysuit, that not quite as dark blue bodysuit. I think that looks really good, and the matte finish. Articulation, any complaint you've had about another 2.0, Vegeta, you're going to have about this one. So he doesn't do anything better or worse. It basically is going to come down to face plates and color scheme. And I love the hair, love the face sculpt. So this one for me, this might be a new favorite as far as all of my Vegetas. As far as look anyway, the look's going to take it over the edge. This is a B+ figure for $35. That hair is gorgeous. Those face plates are fantastic. The paint is clean, matte finish all over. This is a B+ Vegeta, especially for $35. B+ all the way. I recommend you buy it. I recommend you buy all of them. If you need to order one, order them. I'm pretty sure these are going to wind up on store shelves, and when they do, I will certainly buy at least one more to have, maybe two more, because this figure is really, really good. So I highly recommend that you buy it. I highly recommend that you check out my other videos. Check out my Full Power Frieza video. Check out my Ultimate Gohan video. Check out my Superhero Piccolo video. Those are all three really good videos. If you didn't watch my Pile of Loot video that I released the other day, check that one out and let me know on there or on here which one you'd rather see. And with all that said, this has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.